Keeping all your eggs in one basket is only a good idea at Easter. In life and in business, relying on one single source of income is not only risky, but it can get quite tiring. So it's time to diversify and get some more baskets. How about 15 of them? Hello and welcome to the Savvy Corner. My name is Alisa and this channel is all about helping you manage your money, your business and your mind around it. Today we are talking about different ways to make money as a coach. I have put together a list of 15 income streams for coaches who wish to supplement the earnings they make from one-to-one coaching, and we're starting right now with number 1. My first suggestion is for group coaching work. This kind of coaching has several advantages. For the participants, they get to be coached by you and also by other members of the group, as well as witness others being coached. And I've seen some light bulb moments happening for the observers when I run my group coaching program. Another advantage for the participants is that they get access to you and to a support group for a lot less money than they would pay for one-to-one coaching. The advantages for you are that you spend less time coaching, but you can impact a lot more people. Also, group coaching sessions can prove to be more lucrative than one-to-one work, depending on the price that you set and the size of the group. If you've been coaching for a while, then you probably had some coaching supervision too as part of your continuous professional development. And that is my second suggestion. If you're not familiar with it, coaching supervision enables coaches to reflect on their coaching and to get support in improving their practice. Sometimes if the coach has some ethical dilemmas or maybe personal triggers around a particular coaching engagement, they can bring those to the table and discuss them during supervision sessions under confidentiality. Some studies say that only around 50% of coaches engage in supervision at the moment, and that statistic refers to people who have had accredited coaching training, so we don't even know about the coaches who don't. However, as coaching grows more popular and the industry becomes more and more regulated, I do expect supervision work to increase, and therefore it's worth considering as an option. The third income stream I'd like to suggest is running masterminds. The idea of a mastermind was described by Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Grow Rich, and he defines it as 2 or more people coming together in harmony to solve problems. There isn't as much coaching involved in a mastermind, although sometimes it does happen, but the members of the group come together to challenge each other, to give each other advice, to support one another in reaching their goals, and to solve problems and challenges. So it basically makes use of the collective intelligence and the collective experience of the group. Running a mastermind might work really well for you if you are a business coach, but I think with a little bit of imagination and creativity, you can create a mastermind regardless of the type of coaching that you practice. Because after all, we get problems and challenges in all areas of our lives, not just in business. Another way to make money as a coach is by teaching. Not everything is coachable. Sometimes people simply lack knowledge in a particular area and they need to learn that from someone. So think about your area of expertise, both as a coach and beyond that, and find a knowledge gap that you can fill. This is how I developed the course that I teach for the University of Cambridge. I noticed that there was a lot of knowledge and teaching around the practice of coaching and the skills needed to be a good coach, but there wasn't much available on the business of coaching and how to build and run a financially viable coaching business. So, based on my experience running my own coaching business and my expertise as an accountant and as a business analyst, I created a course that I deliver twice a year all about how to build and successfully run your coaching business. I will link it in the description box if you want to check it out. The next income stream to consider is mentoring. A lot of people confuse coaching with mentoring, but they are very different. A coach will never tell you what to do, or they shouldn't anyway, but a mentor will. A mentor is someone with experience in an area that you would like to get experience in, and someone who has already reached some goals that you would like to achieve as well. So based on their experience, they advise their mentees on what to do next, the strategies that they should consider, maybe warn them about potential mistakes and so on. I personally mentor other coaches who wish to get their first paying clients, and I do this via associate work, which means I don't need to go out and find the mentees myself. They get assigned to me by the organization that I collaborate with. Another way to make money as a coach is via speaking engagements. This is an area that I am currently working on myself, and I'm really enjoying it. Now, I know this is not for everyone, and some people absolutely hate public speaking, but it's not that bad. There is a misconception that only extroverted people are good at public speaking and that introverts avoid it like the plague. I am an introvert, and what I find lately is that despite being introverted, I quite like speaking in front of people, and I like the process of creating a speech, telling a story, and inspiring people. It can also be quite lucrative, so definitely something for you to consider. If you're enjoying the video and are getting value from it, why not give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing? It really helps to support the channel and puts a smile on my face. The seventh income stream I'd like to suggest is the delivery of workshops or webinars. These are sessions around a particular topic, ideally something relevant to your niche, which you deliver once in person or online, and which you can then record and sell afterwards as a standalone product. These can also be used as part of your marketing strategy to entice people to join the programs or courses that you have available. And because you can sell the recording afterwards, you are potentially looking at a source of passive income here. Since I mentioned courses, let's talk about those as the next source of income for coaches. If you can package your knowledge and experience into an online course that people can purchase and then access in your own time and study in your own time, you've got yourself another way to make passive income. Of course, you might need to answer questions and update the course material from time to time, but selling online courses is one of the most popular and lucrative ways of making money as a coach, so you should definitely consider it. I am in the process of launching the Savvy Corner Academy at the moment of filming this video, which is a collection of online courses and other tools. And although it hasn't officially been launched yet, I will leave a link to it in the description box for those of you who are watching this video a while after it's been released. Another source of income is training. And in fact, a lot of coaches start off as trainers and then offer coaching on the back of their training services, and that can work really well as a strategy. Don't confuse training with teaching. Teaching is more about sharing knowledge and providing information, while training is a more hands-on, practical approach to learning a particular skill. You can also train people in using a specific tool, and this lends itself nicely for career coaches who wish to train, let's say, HR managers on applying a specific learning and development tool, for example. Also, teaching is more likely to take place in academic environments, while training usually happens inside companies or organizations, which means that in most cases it can generate more income compared to teaching. The next income stream to consider is consulting. Consultants are people who use their expertise and experience in a particular area to offer advice and guidance. They usually work on a specific project, and although they might work alongside other people in an organization, they are not part of the company. But you can also do consulting for smaller organizations where you are not necessarily working alongside a team, but rather with the business owner himself or herself, and advise them on strategy and the best way to solve a particular business issue. Now, consulting work can be more involved than other types of work that I've mentioned so far, and it can require quite a lot of research and preparation. But if your previous experience allows it and you have enough capacity to do it, it's worth exploring for sure. Another thing worth exploring, and which has become quite popular lately, is having a membership program. This is a way for people to have access to you and your knowledge alongside other people in exchange for a relatively small fee, which they pay on a regular basis, like monthly, quarterly, yearly, and so on. The advantage of having a membership program is that the earning potential is not limited by how much time you have available, because you would be putting in pretty much the same amount of time and effort to offer the membership to one person as you would if you had 10 members or 100 members and so on. However, given that the membership fee tends to be relatively small, you need to have a decent amount of people joining to make it worth the effort. Nevertheless, once you have enough volume, it can be very profitable, so definitely something worth looking into. Writing a book is also a way to make money, and although the traditional way of publishing might not generate huge profits after you pay for all the fees and the commissions, there are other options as well. You can self-publish or even write ebooks that people can download from your website without having to go the publishing route at all. If you have a large enough audience, you could be making some money on the side by selling your books directly and keeping most of the profit yourself. The biggest advantage of having written a book, though, in my opinion, is in the opportunities that it can generate and the doors that it can open for you. You can secure coaching work, speaking engagements, and other types of income-generating activities on the back of your book, so don't ignore this option. Since I mentioned writing, you could also supplement your income by writing as a collaborator for certain publications or magazines, or even by writing on platforms like Medium, which allows you to monetize your work and get paid based on how many people read your articles. So if you have some time and you enjoy playing with words, telling stories, and conveying messages in written format, then this might be perfect for you. Sharing your knowledge, your tips, or even your day-to-day life with other people can also generate income. And of course, I'm talking about YouTube here and the revenue that you can make via AdSense once your channel is monetized. You can also post ads on your blog if you have one, or on your website, and make money on a pay-per-click basis, also using AdSense. But ad revenue is not the only way to make money on YouTube. You can also do sponsorships and collaborations with companies, and also you can do this if you have a podcast as well. There's also an option for followers to support creators via platforms like Patreon, for example, but that is very similar to a membership program, which we've already talked about. If you are not yet at the stage where you can do brand deals and sponsorships, you can look into affiliate marketing. The way to make money via affiliate marketing is by promoting products or services and getting paid a commission if someone buys using your referral link. A lot of companies out there offer affiliate programs and you might already use and enjoy their products, so why not recommend them to your audience and generate some extra income? Do you know what I recommend to you? Checking out these 2 videos if you want to learn more about money and business. That's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!